Hey there, welcome back to the channel. What happens when you stop reacting to the people who expect access to your emotions? When you don't explain, don't defend, don't rush to reply, and don't give them the response they're used to pulling from you. Most people never test this because they're afraid of being misunderstood, forgotten, or replaced. But here's the truth most never hear. Silence doesn't make you weak. It exposes who was feeding on your attention. Control only survives when it is answered. The moment you go quiet, the game changes. The moment you stop engaging, the power shifts. People who crave control are not seeking connection. They are seeking confirmation that they still matter in your inner world. They want proof that they can still disturb your peace. And when you deny them that proof, their confidence collapses. Stoic philosophy understood this deeply. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that we suffer more in imagination than in reality, meaning the chaos is not caused by their behavior, but by our reaction to it. Silence is not passive. Silence is active restraint. Silence is strength under control. Silence is you choosing dignity over drama. This video is not about disappearing to be noticed. It's about standing so firm in your self-worth that attention becomes irrelevant. When you stop explaining yourself to those who never listened, when you stop reacting to bait disguised as concern, when you stop answering energy that drains you, you reclaim something priceless: authority over your emotional world. This is where confidence is rebuilt. This is where self-respect becomes visible without words. In the moments where you feel tempted to respond, to justify, to reopen doors that should stay closed, that is where power is decided. Stay here with me, because what you're about to learn will change how people treat you without you saying a single sentence. And before we go any further, lock this truth into your mind. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence is intentional. I protect my peace and starve what seeks control. Number 1. Cut the supply. Silence is your command. The moment they reached out, they weren't looking for peace. They were looking for proof. Proof that they still matter. Proof that they still affect you. Proof that your emotions are still within reach. And the strongest move you can make right now is to deny them that proof completely. Do not answer out of habit. Do not reply out of politeness. Do not react out of curiosity. Reaction is the fuel they crave, and silence is the fire extinguisher. This is not about punishment. This is about reclaiming your authority. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." Courage here means resisting the urge to explain yourself. Courage means sitting with the discomfort of not responding. Courage means trusting that your worth does not need to be demonstrated through engagement. When you answer too quickly, you shrink your presence. When you pause, your presence expands. They begin to wonder. They begin to feel the absence, and absence forces reflection in ways arguments never do. Your quiet is not weakness. Your quiet is command. Every unanswered attempt shifts the balance back toward you. This is how emotional control looks in real life. Not quotes, not talk, but restraint. Do not confuse silence with fear. Fear chases. Power waits. You are not ignoring them to get a reaction. You are ignoring them because you finally respect yourself enough to protect your inner world. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This is the moment to prove that to yourself. The discipline to stay silent rewires how you see yourself. You stop begging for clarity. You stop chasing closure. You stop explaining pain to people who caused it. And that internal shift is what makes your value undeniable. The goal is not to be missed. The goal is to be unmoved. When you master this step, you stop bleeding energy into places that never deserved it. Stand firm. Stay grounded. Let silence speak for you, because it speaks with authority they cannot argue with. End this by sealing it with intention. Number 2, demand consistency, not promises. When someone returns with words, stories, apologies, or soft tones, your job is not to analyze how it sounds. Your job is to watch what follows. People can say anything when they feel lonely, uncertain, or bored. Language is cheap when it costs no effort. Stoic wisdom cuts through this immediately. Epictetus warned, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." The same rule applies to everyone who claims change, regret, or care. If they are serious, their behavior will speak without pressure. If they are not, their pattern will expose them without confrontation. You are not here to interrogate, convince, or clarify. You are here to observe. Step back mentally and remove urgency from the situation. Urgency clouds judgment. Calm reveals truth. Do not rush to reward words with access. Do not rush to reopen doors because familiarity feels comfortable. Comfort has trapped more people than pain ever did. This is where power lives, in patience, in restraint, in letting time do the filtering for you. Marcus Aurelius said, "Time is a river made up of the events which happen and a violent stream." Let that stream carry their intentions forward. What remains consistent survives. What is fake dissolves. You don't need to accuse or question, just notice effort, reliability, and follow-through. Are they showing up without being chased? Are they respecting boundaries without negotiation? Are they adding stability instead of confusion? If not, the answer is already there. This approach protects your dignity while keeping your emotions intact. You are no longer reacting to hope. You are responding to evidence. That shift alone elevates your self-worth. You stop romanticizing potential and start honoring reality. Remember, someone who values you will never gamble with your peace. Someone who doesn't will keep testing how little they can give while keeping you emotionally available. Do not accept that deal. You are not here to prove your understanding. You are here to ensure you're respected. Let your standards speak louder than explanations. Let consistency earn access, and let uncertainty disqualify itself without drama. Lock this mindset in right now. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. I trust patterns, not promises. Number 3, control your response and you control the outcome. This is where real authority is built, not through silence alone, but through mastery of your reactions. Most people lose leverage the moment they feel triggered. A message arrives, a memory stirs, and suddenly emotions start driving decisions. You must refuse that pattern immediately. The Stoics were ruthless about this discipline. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That sentence alone should reset how you move from this moment forward. What they do is outside your command. What you do next is entirely yours. Do not reply fast. Do not reply emotionally. Do not reply to soothe discomfort. Every delayed response is not a tactic. It is a declaration that your inner world is stable. When you answer from calm, you shift the balance instantly. You show that access to you is no longer automatic. You show that your attention is earned, not triggered. This forces the other person to confront something unsettling. They no longer control the tempo, and people who once relied on your predictability feel exposed when that predictability disappears. This is not punishment. This is self-command. Seneca said, "The greatest power is to be unmoved." When you stay grounded, you stop feeding confusion, drama, or emotional loops. You become unreadable, centered, and firm. That state alone filters intentions faster than confrontation ever could. Notice how your body reacts before you reply. Tight chest, racing thoughts, urge to explain. That is the moment to pause, breathe, let the impulse pass. Respond only when your nervous system is quiet. A calm response carries more authority than 1,000 emotional messages. You don't need to say much. Short, neutral, respectful words reveal more strength than long tanks van bin deal. This tension mean to treat you without you having to demand it. And you're no longer negotiating your value, you are demonstrating it. From this point forward, your emotional discipline becomes the boundary. Anyone serious will rise to meet it. Anyone playing games will feel uncomfortable and drift away. That is not loss. That is clarity. You are not cold. You are composed. You are not distant. You are deliberate. And that composure is the most intimidating form of confidence there is. Lock this rule into your identity now. Number 4. Use silence as a position of observation, not escape. Stop thinking of silence as absence and start using it as a vantage point. Silence is not weakness. Silence is surveillance. When you stop explaining, stop reacting, stop filling gaps with emotion, you gain the clearest view of someone's true nature. Most people talk themselves into confusion because they are uncomfortable with stillness. You will not do that anymore. You will pause. You will watch. You will let behavior reveal what words are designed to hide. Seneca warned us clearly when he said, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Translation: stop dramatizing moments and start understanding patterns. When you go quiet, you are no longer feeding the dynamic that benefits them. You are no longer offering reassurance, energy, or emotional labor for free. That silence forces the other person to act without prompts. Do they lean in with respect, clarity, and patience, or do they grow uneasy, impatient, and erratic? That reaction is data. Silence strips away their script. People who relied on access to your emotions will panic when they lose it. People who value you will remain steady. This is how you separate curiosity from commitment without saying a word. Do not announce your silence. Do not threaten distance. Just choose stillness and let it do the work. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." You are not punishing. You are protecting. You are choosing composure over chaos. Silence also restores your nervous system. It pulls your attention back to yourself where it belongs. You stop checking your phone. You stop rehearsing replies. You stop needing outcomes. That inner quiet is where confidence rebuilds. When you are no longer loud inside, nothing outside can shake you. This is not about disappearing forever. This is about reclaiming your internal authority. You speak when there is substance. You engage when there is respect. You withdraw when there is confusion. That is emotional mastery. Anyone can react. Very few can remain still with intention. That is why silence feels powerful. It is power. And the more you practice it, the less you fear losing people who only stayed because you kept talking. Remember this and move accordingly. Now, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. My silence is intentional. I observe before I decide. Number 5. Consistency is the line that exposes their true intentions. If you want truth, stop asking questions and start holding your line. Words can be shaped, promises can sound convincing, apologies can feel sincere, but consistency cannot be faked for long. This is where your power sharpens. Most people break here because they crave reassurance. You will not. you will stay steady. You will act the same whether they show interest or disappear again. That steadiness forces reality to surface. Epictetus made this clear when he said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Decide who you are now and refuse to bend for temporary attention. Do not suddenly become warmer because they are present. Do not become colder to provoke a reaction. Stay grounded, stay measured, stay the same. This is not about being rigid, it is about being rooted. When your behavior stays aligned, the other person is left with only two options: step up or step away. Anyone serious will respect your rhythm and adjust. Anyone seeking control will grow frustrated because manipulation thrives on inconsistency. When you remain balanced, you remove their leverage. They can no longer pull you closer with effort and push you away without consequence. Your consistency teaches them that access does not fluctuate based on mood or nostalgia. It is earned through sustained action. This is where many people fail because they confuse consistency with indifference. You are not detached. You are disciplined. You are not withholding. You are intentional. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one." Being one means your actions speak before your words ever do. When you stop adjusting yourself to match someone else's energy, you reclaim your center. That center becomes the standard. Pay attention to how they respond over time, not in moments. Do they show up steadily or only when it benefits them? Do they respect your pace or test your limits? Your job is not to confront or accuse. Your job is to observe without wavering. Consistency creates a mirror people cannot escape. It reflects effort or lack of it without drama. And when you hold that line long enough, confusion clears. You stop guessing, you stop hoping, you start seeing. That is power. Not because you demanded it, but because you embodied it. Lock this in now and let it guide your next moves. Number 6. Let time expose intent without interference. Stop rushing the process. Time is the most honest judge you will ever have, and silence gives it space to work. When you step back and allow days and weeks to pass without interference, people reveal what they truly want without being coached by your presence. This is not about waiting in hope. This is about removing pressure so truth can breathe. Epictetus reminded us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastery here means resisting the urge to chase clarity too soon. When someone reaches out with vague energy or half-formed interest, your instinct may be to ask questions, seek reassurance, or push for direction. Don't. Let time carry the weight instead of your emotions. If their intention is real, it will grow steadier, clearer, and more respectful without you prompting it. If it fades, delays, or turns inconsistent, that answer saves you from future disappointment. Silence paired with time is not passive. It is disciplined patience. It shows you who is willing to step forward without guarantees. It also retrains your mind to stop equating urgency with importance. Many people confuse quick attention with value. Stoic philosophy rejects that illusion. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By allowing time to unfold naturally, you stay rooted in your inner stability. You stop checking signs. You stop decoding messages. You stop measuring your worth by speed of response. Instead, you observe consistency, effort, and follow-through. Time filters out those who seek comfort from those who seek connection. It also builds your confidence because you are no longer bending to impatience. Each day you hold your ground, You prove to yourself that you can tolerate uncertainty without collapsing into reaction. That is emotional strength. That is maturity. Silence combined with time sends a clear message without words. You are not easily rushed, pressured, or manipulated. People who respect you will adjust. People who don't will remove themselves. Either outcome benefits you. Do not interrupt this process by overthinking. Let absence and duration do their job. Clarity does not come from forcing conversations. It comes from watching what someone does when nothing is demanded. That is where truth lives. Lock this lesson in now. Now I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. I allow time to reveal intentions. I do not rush my worth. Number 7. Withdraw emotional access without announcement. Your inner world is no longer open to everyone who knocks. You do not need to explain, justify, or warn anyone about this shift. You simply enforce it. Emotional access is power, and power must be protected, not advertised. When someone can still reach your feelings, sway your mood, or pull reactions from you, they retain influence. Your task is to end that influence quietly and completely. Seneca warned us, "He who is brave is free." And bravery here means having the courage to close doors without drama. Stop oversharing. Stop reacting with visible intensity. Stop offering comfort, reassurance, or warmth to people who have not earned it through consistent respect. This is not cruelty. This is clarity. When you remove emotional availability, you stop feeding confusion, mixed signals, and one-sided effort. Many people stay attached not because of love, but because of access. When that access disappears, reality hits them hard. Silence alone is powerful, but silence paired with emotional detachment is unstoppable. You may still speak when necessary, but your tone stays neutral, your energy stays calm, and your boundaries stay firm. Do not let nostalgia weaken you. Do not let guilt reopen doors. Your feelings are not a public resource. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Being unlike them means you no longer beg for understanding or chase connection that drains you. As you withdraw emotional availability, something important happens inside you. Your nervous system calms. Your thoughts become clearer. You stop replaying conversations. You stop imagining outcomes. You stop needing validation from people who once had control. That is real freedom. This shift also forces others to confront the absence of emotional supply. Without your reactions, excuses, or empathy, they must sit with their own behavior. Some will feel uncomfortable, some will grow distant, some may suddenly increase effort. Observe all of it without responding impulsively. Your restraint teaches them more than any speech ever could. This is a command to yourself. Protect your heart, your peace, and your emotional labor. Not everyone deserves access to your inner life. Decide who earns it and who loses it through their actions alone. This is how you reclaim authority over your emotional space. Seal this commitment now. Number 8. Let your silence speak volumes. When you have mastered the art of restraint, your absence becomes a force. Stop trying to explain yourself, justify your choices, or respond to every provocation. Each word you withhold, each message you don't send, each call you don't answer, amplifies your power. The world teaches us that visibility equals value, but Stoicism reminds us that true strength is internal. Marcus Aurelius said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." By living in harmony with yourself, you refuse to react to petty manipulations. They crave your attention, your energy, your reaction. Every moment you resist giving it, you starve their need for control. Do not mistake silence for weakness. It is the loudest signal that you are untouchable, grounded, and unshakable. Command your space and time. Do not chase, do not explain, and do not negotiate your dignity. When they attempt to provoke you, do not engage. Observe, reflect. Decide from clarity, not from emotion. Your absence creates mystery, fosters respect, and forces them to confront the reality of your value. You control the narrative simply by withholding participation in the chaos. Let them feel the discomfort, the uncertainty, and the realization that your power was never theirs to command. This is not about revenge, it is about self-mastery, discipline, and self-respect. You are the master of your energy. They are left with only questions, only reflection, only the impact of your unwavering presence elsewhere. Take back every ounce of influence you ever surrendered. Command it silently. Stand firm in your unshakable value. This is your moment. Every boundary you set, every silence you maintain, every ounce of control you reclaim builds the fortress of your power. Do not let anyone convince you that your worth is tied to their approval or their attention. The Stoics teach us that our value comes from within, from discipline, self-respect, and the clarity to act with purpose rather than reaction. Remember, it is not anger or confrontation that commands respect. It is calm, deliberate, unwavering presence. You have the ability to decide where your energy goes, who deserves your time, and what deserves your reaction. Stand firm. Protect your peace. Do not chase what does not serve you. Let your absence speak louder than words. Let your choices reflect your strength, not your fear. You are in control. You are unshakable. Every moment you honor yourself is a declaration of your power. Carry this forward. Practice it daily. Live it boldly. And if you are ready to fully embrace this mindset, subscribe now and join a community that values strength, self-mastery, and inner freedom. Your energy is sacred. Guard it, command it, own it. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I am disciplined, I am powerful, I honor my value above all.